Hey Leaves, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler, and this is your intuitive energy reading for this week. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this reading resonates with you. Of course, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This may work for you if you have a sun, moon, rising, or Venus in the sign of Libra. And of course, if you're a cross watcher, feel free to switch up or reverse the roles. Okay, energy is fluid and it can pertain to just about anybody, okay? It could be in or around you. It can also be not gender specific, okay? So if I say masculine, it could actually be a female in your life or vice versa. So Libra, I feel a little emotional, okay? Which actually hit me pretty hard in your meditation, and it really shouldn't be surprising, actually, since we're in Scorpio season. A lot of us are going to be having to dive deep within our emotions to find resolution and to bring clarity to situations or to close out karmic cycles. But whatever's happening this week, it's going to be really emotional. It's going to take you aback. And I think that this is maybe having to do with forgiveness. I think this is maybe having to do with an apology or something along those lines. Something being made clear, okay, within you or with someone you love. And it's going to be really difficult. Okay, it's going to pull on your heartstrings a little bit. Definitely very emotional. I actually wanted to cry when I was meditating. And so, of course, this may not resonate with you. If you've been fine and dandy and nothing really is going on in your relationships and you feel great, then that's fine. We are in Lazarus season, okay? So a lot of people, and I think the Libras that I'm connecting with today, are probably experiencing some grief from the past, some things that are coming up that have been unresolved or overlooked. Okay, and I do feel like this is for the purpose of healing. All right, so Libra, you're right on target with what you're feeling, with what you're going through, and I think that you could actually look at this in a sort of in a different light and with a new perspective, maybe afterwards. Okay, I do feel like there's clarity coming, and I do feel like whatever you have in you, right, to maybe forgive or finalize the situation, whatever you could be experiencing now. I think you really do have to dive deep, but it's in you. It's in you somewhere way, 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 way deep down there. Okay, deep down in there, there's forgiveness. Let's keep going. Show me what I need to see for Libra. So I have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is beautiful. I really kind of feel that this is for the purpose of making things even, balancing out, looking at a situation for the sake of what is fair. It's interesting when the Six of Pentacles comes up, it could be an opportunity, okay, to balance this out in your life. Let's keep going. King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the non-committal card. In other words, I kind of feel like with this card, there may actually be an opportunity to mend something with someone who has been a long-term partner with you, who may have not been committal. This is a forever bachelor type of person, someone who doesn't really know how to invest wisely in long-term relationships. You could be dealing with an earth sign. We have 2 earth sign cards on the table so far. We have the Knight of Wands, the World in reverse, and Temperance. So just to further confirm, I think we're dealing with someone maybe from your past who really underestimated you. And if underestimated is, too like egoic, then I think that they probably abused you, and the funny thing is like I said before, if there is an apology or some kind of agreement or acknowledgement happening, I kind of feel like this person may not even realize a lot of what Libras had to go through. Okay, that's just the kind of feeling that I'm getting, like they have been really oblivious to what Libra has been forced to witness, been struggling with, had to endure. It does seem really deep. It does seem very deep. Okay, so not to, make you nervous, Libra, I really think that this is so necessary that we really talk about what maybe should be addressed. And it's almost impossible to do that when someone seems to be really unaware in the same sense. So with Knight of Wands, this is very in and out, non-committal, playboy bachelor, someone who probably is, afraid of commitment. It doesn't really last, okay? They have a lot of passion, but it's short-lived. And we have the World in reverse, which is the Capricornian energy of endings, okay, cycles. And from what I can gather, this may have happened time and time again. I don't know if it was just once with this person. It would really surprise me if it was, because you seem a bit hopeless over the situation. Like maybe you have given this person opportunities. So the World in reverse is something needing to come to an end. And that's real talk there. Because Temperance follows it, and Temperance is also in reverse. Okay, so I know that these cards, this is the Mystic, what is this deck? The Mystic Mondays Tarot, which is kind of an alternative deck. So typically the Temperance Angel is on the major arcana here. We have 2 major arcana following this person. They did a doozy on your heart. They did a real big doozy on your heart. With Temperance in reverse, this is overindulgence. This is true neglect. Like they never actually really tried to mend anything or make it better, or even thought that it's almost like I'm getting this feeling, Libra, like they almost thought you were just this indestructible kind of person. Like that you didn't have a heart, or you weren't human. I know that this is getting really deep for some, but I really think it's necessary to go there, because this is how Libra's feeling. Mind games, lies, here and there excuses. Just again and again, the kind of same old story here. You become very defensive toward this person. I don't know if you're actually on the offense or defense toward this person necessarily, but this is the wounded warrior energy. Like, Libra, if we're talking about matters of the heart, if we're talking about something that's been long-standing, it's a really unfortunate situation, because you've had a lot of love in your heart, and they basically took your voice away. They took your choice away. And you're really afraid of this person having the ability to do that to you again. And that's why this is coming up, because there are still some very deep wounds that are now being exposed because of the season we're in. Okay, the season we're in new moon and Scorpio energy opposing Uranus retrograde and Taurus energy. Things that have been really long overdue. Okay? This is giving you sudden insight, a release, a surrender of karmic cycles, transformation, but it also comes with a little bit of shadow work, rapid awakenings, and quite possibly apprehension as well, which I think is very much heart-based for you. You're defending your heart. What's ironic too is this person, seems to be defending an earth sign or a water sign. And that seems pretty unfair and unwise. Because, again, this person, with the King of Pentacles energy that they're currently embodying, like, I don't know if it's always been this way, though I kind of feel like it could have been for some of you guys, but, the King of Pentacles doesn't see very far in front of him. It's a very immature energy, actually, because they're thinking about what would satisfy them now. And whatever has happened, this mind game kind of thing, or even just simple lies, have made it almost impossible for you to nurture this situation back to health. And it's also exposed a lot of this person's shortcomings. You know, because they may be looking at this situation like, I think actually you're looking at this situation like, when you had a chance to defend me and my heart, you weren't there. When you had a chance to believe in me, you didn't. I don't feel like this person has ever really stuck up for you. Queen of Wands, this is third-party situation potentially too. And I think you're done defending this person and their actions or their choices. It's almost like the universe wants you to be a saint towards this person. Like, that's funny, universe. You know, I don't know, Libra, if you actually feel like you're capable of forgiving this person for everything that they've done. Because I don't know if they really even know everything they've done to you or what you've had to go through. And I don't say that lightly because it is actually because of them. And they can deny it as much as they want, but this cycle can't move forward until they acknowledge that. Until they try to redeem themselves, until they make right their wrongdoings, which may not be possible either. You definitely have your wall up to this person. I feel like, Libra, you kind of pretended that you were okay, and now you're kind of realizing that you're not. You're not okay. You're not indestructible. Your heart, man, your heart, it's so heavy. I feel like this person, man, they need to grow up. This energy is also like, this energy is really talking about abandonment issues as well. So, you know, if this person abandoned you in the past, they probably did it really abruptly. You know, they probably did it without saying anything in context to the reality of this. It was probably a lie, or it was probably just some quick way of getting out of things. I feel like they tend to do that a lot. I feel like they really have a hard time facing what it is they need to face. And so they either just walk away really quickly, leaving things unsaid, unsettled, people wondering. There's absolutely no resolution here. Ace of Swords in reverse and Knight of Cups, this is that apology. This is that apology, and boy, are you not settled about it either. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is coming up in a sincere way. But I really feel like, what do you say? This person, they're going to have an awakening here. They are going to have a very dynamic perspective shift, an awakening, a revelation, sudden insight. It's going to hit them really hard. And they may then come to you and try to make things right, you know. Say something from the heart and That'll definitely help the situation, but also I just don't feel like an apology will make right this situation. The Chariot in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and Four of Cups. We have a little bit of water coming up as well. You know what, Libra, if this person wasn't completely blindly defending a water sign, whilst you know, suffered, I kind of think that this may be you guarding yourself while not saying anything, because you're trying to nurture yourself back to health. You're trying to nurture your heart and get back to a place where you can feel love again, where you can really feel safe, supported. Judgment, the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. Four of Cups is the Cancer Scorpio energy, and Judgment in reverse is the higher arcana of Libran energy. This is Lazarus. Okay, what I think this is showing us is that during this energy, this karmic cycle energy with the new moon in Scorpio, and probably for the duration of Scorpio season, this person is going to have many realizations that they may have been able to elude the past, or elude needing to provide closure to a situation, or, you know, redeeming themselves, or, you know, facing the music in a lot of ways. But this energy says you can't fool the universe. And this is their past catching back up to them. They can't run from it. Libra, I don't think you want this person to suffer at all. This person's very hesitant on coming toward you, though they have you in mind and they know they can't let you go. They know the only way is potentially through this very deep acknowledgement of what they've done to you. You know, this person, it's like they were kind of stuck in illusion before. You know, like this Knight of Cups is like very nonchalantly coming to communicate to Libra, or, you know, like a cup in hand, and but yet not a lot of communication kind of thing. This person's got to change something, because it's really affecting the both of you. And just as we had this energy, you know, wanting to restore your own health, giving love back to yourself, protecting your heart, because you know, despite, you know, the defenses that this person put up, they are realizing as well how deep their love runs for you. And you can't give them love unless you have it for yourself. Does that make sense? You're defending your heart from this person until they are safe to open up to. On the bottom of the deck, we have King of Cups, true pair situation here. There's a lot of love between you. I really feel it. I mean, you wouldn't be so emotional and putting up these defenses unless they really broke your heart. And when I say that, I mean they broke it, ripped it out, threw it down, stepped on it, spit on it, burned it, buried it, and then forgot about it. And then They dug it back up. And they glued it back together. They said, here you go. You kind of have to laugh about it a little, Libra, because I don't feel like this is a very typical situation. But, you know, this King of Cups is coming in with a lot of love, and maybe this energy is just simply to see if you are capable of forgiving such a character. So, we have the Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So if this was regarding a third-party situation, there's probably someone in their life that still wishes to reconcile. And it's probably an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And the Two of Wands would suggest that this person needs to close a door completely in order to move forward. And we can see that with the World. You know, there's this escapist energy, just like, can't catch me. And the universe is like, who the fuck are you fooling? So Princess of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. They know, eventually, they come to realize what has happened here. They come to realize to a certain extent that they have absolutely demolished Libra's heart and betrayed her. The Ten of Swords is absolute betrayal, and the Ten of Swords also is the last straw type of energy. Libra, I hate to say it, but this is how you're feeling this week. You want this to end. You never want to revisit this pattern, this cycle. You want to start something new. You want to put this to rest because your heart is so tired. You're tired of love. You're tired of defending someone who only hurts you. So don't be afraid to make that decision. Don't be afraid of really being vulnerable about this. Because as strong as you are, Libra, it's sometimes better to be in your emotions. As amazing of a defender you have been of your heart, of their heart, of the situation, of your value, of your stance, this releasing of resistance is truly what is required now. Self-love. Forgiveness of this person's shortcomings. Acknowledgement of their mistakes. That's what I see. I see just a lot of things being wrapped up this week, and it's probably going to tug on your heartstrings. Okay? But be brave. You know, just as you always are. Shit, Queen of Swords is, you know, Libra, you came into this lifetime knowing full well what you were in for. And if this person hurt you as much as I think that they have, it's by no accident. And yes, the universe is kind of asking you to be a little bit of a saint this week, but you've got it in you somewhere. Because you do love this person. And you want healing. So, good luck, Libra. I'm going to take this into the clarity. I hope you resonated with, I kind of hope you didn't resonate with this reading, actually. And I will see you next time. Bye.